See Magic Kingdom. See if we can go shopping. So if there's something you want to see, let me know. We'll go check it out. The first place we are going to go is the Main Street Confectionary. Got lots of nice candy in here. This was closed for a long time. Oh, here's some shortbread. Tiger's mom loves shortbread. Here's M&M's. Little box of M&M's. How much does a box of M&M's cost today? Looks like it's free. There's no price listed. Oh, here it says $40 for M&M's. That can't be right. I would have figured 10 maybe. Are these M&M's really $40? Yeah. Oh my gosh. I thought I was going to have to give it back. I get to keep that? Wow. You can get custom M&M's at Disney Springs for like $10. You know? Wow, you learn something every day. So here's your M&M wall. They got every color of M&M. And evidently these are not connected from top to bottom. You know, they're not connected because obviously the peanut M&M's up there and yellow M&M's down here. But you can load up on M&M's. Just if you get them in the Mickey Mouse ears, $40. Wow. If you need to do some shopping for Easter, you got your Mickey Mouse candy apple here with M&M's. I hate to ask how much. How much is the cookie, the Rice Krispie treat? And not telling it, $6. And the candy apple, $12. There's a more reasonably priced. Wow, they're not 40. That was a shock. Let's go wander over here. Oh, it says $40 on this side too. That's a bit much. That's a bit rich for my blood. Here you can get your cotton candy. There you go. Is it Sheila? Hi. I had a friend one time, he used to make cotton candy at a carnival. And, Oh, it's in California at a carnival. He made cotton candy all day, and he was special needs. And he made cotton candy all day, and at the end of the day, the boss asked him how much money he made. And he said money? He'd been giving away free cotton candy all day. Huh?
Are you from California?
I'm from California, yes. We live here in Florida now, but yeah. I'll have to bring Tiger here sometime and get some. My son's name is Tiger, Autistic Tiger. We'll have to come get some of this cotton candy. He loves it.
Yes. That will be
How much is cotton candy?
$5.
$5? There you go. What a bargain. Looks like you can get ice cream here too, $5.
No, we don't have ice cream.
It says Glacier.
The glacier, that's the...
Oh, okay. That's like an icy. Okay.
Yeah, that's the ice cream.
Okay. Yeah.
I thought you said ice cream.
I did say ice cream. I thought it was the French word glacier in France would indicate ice cream. But anyway, let me wander over here, see what else we got. We got more candy apples and Rice Krispie treats. They are just loaded here. You can get a red candy apple. They charge more for, or it's only $6.49. There you go. Maybe it comes with free poison. And this is what Tiger always gets. He always gets these goofy candy gummy worms. This one is not gummy worms, it's character gummies. I think these are $6. So he always gets a new bag each time, and so we have to combine the bags and trick him. Yeah, there you go. Cotton candy, $5. So anything you can get at the counter, it looks like you can get out here in the store. When I was a little boy, I got one of these at Disneyland. It only was about 10 times as big, and I probably licked it about twice. These look like they're about $4 for the lollipop. Here's some trail mix. It smells really good back here because they're making kettle corn. I just came all the way to the back to see what was here. It's coffee. Here's where you can get your coffee. Let me see here, 12 ounces of Mickey's Really Swell coffee. And it looks like it's free. There's no price. Well, gotta be a price somewhere. I'm guessing more than 10. And here is Kernel Kitchen. This is where you're gonna get your kettle corn. And there are all kinds of different flavors. You pick your popcorn, pick the syrup, and you can add candy. Add candy to your corn. Popcorn. $13 is 2 toppings and syrup. $14 is 3 toppings and syrup. Additional toppings, $1. But it's just like an ice cream counter. All the things you can get here. You can get sodas. And here's coffee again. Let's see if they have a price. I don't know. They've got some K-Cups here too. Let's see. 1 pack of K-Cups. I don't see a price. I don't see a price on them. And you can watch them through the window here. Oh, excuse me. Making all those wonderful treats. It'd be a terrible job to have, I tell you what. I'd be twice as big as I am now. And I am not small. Tiger's mom told me to get her mochi today, but I don't think they sell mochi here at Magic Kingdom. I know they have it at Epcot in Japan.
They have that.
But not here. I think she wants me to go to Costco. Wow, it just all looks so good. Oh, I like that Mickey cookie down there. $5.50 for the Mickey cookie. Never been a big caramel apple fan. I do love myself a cupcake. Or if they have cake pops, I love those. You're gonna have to work our way around everybody here. There you go, cake pops. $5 a cake pop. Well, let's see what they got next door. Oh my gosh, look at the size of these lollipops. Do you see this? This is every kid's little dream. This thing's got to be about 15 inches long. Just the candy on that. Oh my gosh. Hi. So this is the tribute shop. I'm going to get it wrong, the vintage shop. When I came here last time, they kicked me out because they didn't have a mask on. But that was probably a couple months ago. I love this Mr. Toad. They used to have Orangebird here too, I think. They got lots of wonderful vintage items here. How much do t-shirts go for? How much are these lunch boxes? $25 for a lunchbox. I hope it comes with a thermos. No, probably doesn't. Here's the thermos separately. $20 for the thermos. So you're looking at $45 total. $45 total. Now here's these mini ears. They're hard plastic. That might not be something that's going to be a good sell. $25. I kind of like the new ones that have a lot more design on them. They're soft and pliable. And here's a bunch of patches. Now we see these on eBay, we see them on auctions. Not these particular patches, but other patches. And keychains. I see there's keychains here with a viewfinder. I actually have a viewfinder keychain that's like the old Viewmaster type. And this is a red tag which says it's $12. So you get to see one image there, but the Viewmaster one I have has several scenes on several cards. And we thought about putting that on eBay, but not yet. Here's some nice watches. Citizen watch at $250. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. What do we have here? This is the vintage Starbucks cups. And nice poster calendar. That'd be good for Tiger. Tiger loves everything that's vintage Disney, whether it's pictures, books, movies, cartoons. This is the Vault collection. There we go, Vault for Walt. This is cute. This little Mickey visor. And it says he is how much today? $25. $25 Mickey visor. Here's your vintage Mickey magic bands. These Crocs over here, I wish I hadn't bought Crocs because I would love to have this pair. I think they're $60 a piece, but they have had never really considered a Disney World map because I'd never been here previously. But I even have a Disneyland map puzzle just like this. This bucket hat would be real nice if it had just a little bit wider brim. I'd love it. $45 for a bucket hat. I don't think that's 1970. Didn't sell for a lot. And as a matter of fact, I think I bought one. I traded another person at the auction for something he had. Here's some jackets. These are very helpful in Florida. Nice jacket. Here's like a Disney Letterman's sweater. How much do those go for? $70. There you go. Well, we're just gonna go shopping today and wander around the whole park. I'm hoping to go to every store. I want to check it out. This is a little fan. Tiger's mom wanted to get one of these the other day in Japanland. So, at Epcot. Here's some bath salts. And a spoon and a thimble. Or a tiny teacup. I don't know what that is. Spoon and thimble set. I was correct. I don't know what people do with a spoon and a thimble, but you can get them there. This is one of my favorite shops to come into. They got these nice sundresses. They come in all types of styles. This is a rainbow style. And this is kind of a Elsa Frozen style. They came out with a new collection with Orange Bird at Epcot, and she really loves it. I hear the Dapper Dans outside. You hear them? So here's the jewelry. And you get your your special someone something nice. They do have a few selections. We tend to get our jewelry again at the auctions. I haven't seen gold Mickey Mouse jewelry come up for auction in a while. The last time was several years ago in Vermont, and we didn't buy any of it. And then afterwards, it kicked ourselves like we should have got it because we've never seen it before. Haven't seen it since. They had rings, bracelets, like solid bracelets, not just link bracelets. They had, I'm talking solid gold, 14 or 18 karat, earrings, all kinds of stuff. But we do have a lot of sterling Mickey Mouse jewelry or Disney jewelry. And we have something that sold our share of it as well. Oh, this is the Pandora Store in back of me. And my wife even has some Pandora bracelets. We tend to try to buy the bracelets that have as many charms as possible on eBay. And then she can mix or match to make the ones that she wants. Sometimes we'll get a bracelet that's the wrong size because it has all the right charms. And then you just sell the bracelet without the charms. I think they go for about $50 on eBay. Here's some dog tags. $17.50, must be gold. Here's something I haven't seen before. It looks like a Coach jacket.
Just came out 2 days ago.
Wow, there you go. It's embroidered on the front.
Headbands to footwear.
There you go.
Cool offer.
I don't see the price on that model, but it does look nice. It's embroidered, so that is quality. I have to show this to my wife. Oh, these headbands. Are these Coach headbands as well?
Yes, they are.
Wow.
Each headband is for one of our parks.
Okay.
You can tell by the opening date on them. This one is for Euro Paris,
Okay.
1992, and then this one is for Tokyo 2016.
Okay.
And then we have our Disney World, 1971. And then Disneyland, 1955.
There you go.
Again, by the dates on the side, the only one that really kind of tells you, ooh, wow, this is the one, is just on the Disney World.
It's very cool. How much do they go for?
Those are $295.
Ooh, okay. I'm gonna have to save some pennies.
Yeah. And then they have everything from keychain and coin purse to ID and card holder, wallet, to the big gun there, the duffel bag.
Wow. I'll have to bring my wife here shopping.
Okay.
She's going to enjoy this. She wanted to get a crossover or crossbody bag. It looks woven, but it feels smooth. Wow, that's amazing. Do I even look at the price? $295. Wow, the headbands they're a lot by comparison. Okay, let's wander over here. Like how they put a limit of 2 per person. You couldn't afford to. This is also the Coach collection. This sweatshirt. These bags are nice. Let's see if we can see the Dapper Dans for a second. Somewhere out here is the Dapper Dans. Oh, they're on the trolley. The trolley ran away. Some slides there. I don't know how people do it. A lot of practice. It's amazing.
Sorry. Look at me, Ab.
$10 for a silhouette. Wow, that's a good deal. That is a good deal. $10? Original piece of artwork? Where can you get a deal like that? Well, right there. That's where you get it. It's in the alleyway there on Main Street. I like this store. They've got figurines in here. We used to buy a ton of Disney figurines. WDCC figures, Armani figures, Lennox figures, Arribas Brothers, everything. So these are all Arribas. And I'd like to say that you get a better deal at an auction, but I don't know anymore. Because prices went crazy. And this up here is Heron. And I used to remember the exact name of the style, and we haven't bought Heron in a long time. We sold every bit of it. But we love the Arribas Brothers. And I think we sold all of our Arribas Brothers too. I did go to an auction in New Jersey one time just to buy Arribas Brothers. And the people saw me show up and they knew whatever I was bidding on must be good, and I only got a few pieces. And that's what happens sometimes when you show up from out of town. So the little tiny dwarfs are $50 a piece. I assume that Snow White's the same. The Mickey and Minnie on the right are $120. The next tier up is also $50. And over here, these little ones, these are also $50. But they can get quite expensive, and I'm sure we'll see one here that's $20,000 or so. I think it's right behind me. When we got married in Las Vegas, she was wearing a traditional Thai wedding dress, and people kept coming up to her to get a photo because she looked so fantastic. So this Cinderella's castle here, how much do we think that costs? Any guesses? Says $50,000. $50,000, and probably doesn't come with shipping. I don't know how you're going to get that on the airplane, but it's very sparkly. You have to have a very special place to put it. $50,000, and there's so many collectors of this. I'm surprised that they even have it available. These also look like Arribas Brothers. There's new release down here on the Cinderella Castle. It looks like it's probably a trinket box. Let's wander this way, see what they got.
Yeah, I see.
Wow, they have Snow White. I'm not sure who makes this. Here. $5.75 for Ariel. Here's Jasmine. My wife will say Jasmine. I don't think they're Lennox. I don't see a maker listed here. So lots of nice figures. These over here are Yadro. Let's just go take a peek at the Yadros. These are kind of generic Yadros, and these are Disney Yadros. And we've had a few of these in the past, not many. But I'm sure if my wife ever got rich, she'd buy all the Disney figurines she could ever want. She told me she wanted to have a museum in her house in Thailand. And she wanted to just have Disney figurines and showcases and show all the little kids in her town all the wonderful Disney things. These look like ornaments, and they are, how much? $35 a piece. Glass, hand-blown glass ornaments. Here's some more hand-blown glass artwork. Come to Florida, you got to get a pink flamingo, right? One of these days you'll see the Autistic Tiger in here. You will definitely see techniques you have to learn. Back when I was at USC, I worked in the School of Fine Arts in ceramics and sculpture. So, keeps flipping on me. and they did glass blowing there, and I had no idea how they did it, why they did it. It was all amazing to me. I just made clay. That was pretty much my main job, make clay all day. When you're in college, you do just about anything to make money. This looks like so I can personalize them. Here's some fans like we saw. I don't see a price tag, and I don't want to lift them up. I didn't see any Giuseppe Armani yet. And I'm not sure who does these. These could be Linux, I'm not sure. I see Armani over here. Let's go check out these Armanis. Now we've had a lot. These are, I say that the Cinderella and Belle, these are the bigger figures. They're not. And they get quite huge, like they take up a whole tabletop. I bought, wow, they had an auction in Indiana one time. I bought so many of these that I flew out to Indiana. I bought a van, I loaded up the van and drove it out to California. But the big figures came in a box. It must have been 2.5 feet by 2 feet by 2 feet. This big styrofoam box, and they were selling anywhere from $1,000 to $3,000 or $4,000 a piece. That wasn't the price at the auction, but that was the eBay price. And the prices on them got way up. But I love the Armani figures. Probably, if my wife collects them in the future, she'll buy every Armani figure they make that's Disney. But that's just a dream. It's going to be a long time before something like that happens. So these are more generic crystal items and glass items. I guess they do hand-blown glass here too. Make these little Disney figures. Oh, next door is the bakery. Let me see, I'm gonna wander outside. I am hungry, but I didn't plan to eat. Well, we can take a peek in there. So we just came out of Crystal Arts. Hey, Tyler. So this is Starbucks. It's kind of disguised Starbucks store. There's a big line in there, but I imagine it must move kind of fast. And here they looks like you're giving out free samples. Oh, the line doesn't look that bad. It's double-sided. This store is double-sided. So if one side the line's too long, just go on the other side. And we have Eddie's or Edie's ice cream parlor in California. This would be Dryer's ice cream. I've actually not seen Eddie's in the store, but I haven't really looked for it. It says Plaza Ice Cream Parlor opens at 11, but it smells really good right now. So all right, we finally made it to the hub. Right. So today we're using StreamYard. Hey, we get to see a cavalcade. Let's check that out. Come on my shoulder. Well, that's the Cavalcade. Mickey's up kind of high. He's really up there high. When he's right next to you, you've got to really look up to see him. So I'm gonna wander over here to Tomorrowland, do some shopping here. We might move a little bit quicker. If I can, I'm gonna go through the whole park today. We'll see how that goes. If you see me having some trouble with the gimbal, it's the controls using the new app are opposite what the controls would normally be. Normally I pull down to look down, and here if I pull down it looks up. That's why I'm here today. Difficulty. Like right now I'm going opposite where I want to go for the sun, but I figured if I got over here real quick, then we'll have the sun at our back the rest of the way. So the first store I'm going to check out over here is going to be at Space. I don't know when they started the ride exit shops, but the first one I remember as a kid was at Pirates of the Caribbean at Disneyland, and it was real tiny. Oh well, there's Buzz Lightyear way over there. Way over there. We still can't wait until you can interact with the characters at the meet and greets. Tiger wants to give everybody a hug, and he hasn't been able to do that for 2-3 years, so Tiger loves to hug everybody. Or Pluto to autograph a Pluto drawing. There we go. Here's the gift shop here at Space Mountain. You got your little Grogu doll, Baby Yoda, $25. Grogu hat, pretty much Grogu everything. We had Tiger do a Grogu version of the Autistic Tiger. We haven't posted it yet, but I think he needs to do a Star Wars version of the Autistic Tiger. Let's see, these headbands are probably going to be, where is the tag? No tag. No tag. I'm guessing they're 25. Just keep sipping. So you got all your Star Wars merch here. You can get any case you want. I don't know if you can get it in an iPhone 13 Pro Max size. We've tried that at several stores at Disney and yet to find it. I see some that are marked iPhone 12 Pro Max, iPhone 13 Pro Max combo, and unless they're brand new, they won't work. And the reason is the camera on the you have to find one that's just a 13 Pro Max, not a combo. Haunted Mansion. Oh, I love Haunted Mansion. I would love to get that. And they've got a lot of magic bands here. Magic bands say $30 for these special magic bands. Tiana. There's Mickey Mouse. Psychedelic. Mulan. Pirates of the... Kind of naked. I bought a pendant off of Etsy that I wanted to put my puck into and wear it like a necklace or a lanyard. And when I got it, it's not a soft gel type material. It's like hard plastic with sharp edges. And it was Haunted Mansion. I was so sad. I've been waiting for Disney to come out with their own version. These are nice. They might be keychains, or it says lanyard, metal, and pin. So you put this on your lanyard. It says $20. Something we would put on like Tiger's book bag for school. And here you can do a commemorative brick. I don't know how much they are. And it said made today, but I imagine they must ship them out. And they do custom watch bands, phone cases, magnets, and magic bands right here. It says D-Tech on demand. And here's their machines right here. Here's their machines. D-Tech on demand. Here's some pins. These are not expensive pins. Oh, almost dropped that one. Almost had to buy Tigger. It says silver. Silver says $10. We did go to an auction in, I want to say Newtown, Ohio, but I'm sure the town's wrong. It's just east of Columbus. And it was a surprise to Tiger's mom. I brought my mom, and we told Tiger's mom we were going to a Social Security convention. And when I got there, I said, oh my gosh, I think we were in Chicago. No, we went to Columbus. Where'd we go? I think we went to a hotel in Columbus. And as soon as we're in the hotel, I said, oh my gosh, look, there's a Disney auction going on tomorrow. This is amazing. A preview's tomorrow. We got to go check that out. So we made that plan, and I worked all day and night pricing everything out. We went to the preview, and I looked at every item they had for sale, looked in every box. And in the middle of the day, my wife asked my mother, when are we going to the convention? And to which my mom replied, this is the convention. And my wife was not happy. So to make it up, on the way back, we went to Chicago for 2 days, and we stayed in the Hard Rock Hotel. We got a corner room on Michigan Avenue. It was $300 a night, and that is the most expensive hotel room I have ever rented. I know we're DVC members, and I can't count that because I don't pay per night for the DVC. And the only way I could ever stay in the DVC is if I had a DVC membership. I could never pay cash. Let me see. Merchant of Venice should be open. Let me see what we're doing over here. But there they had tons of pens, and we bought a bunch, but we didn't buy them all. And I told my mom, I said, I think we should just buy all the pens. And so we're going to pass on Merchant of Venus and go to this one over here, Star Traders. So we bought a number of pens. My mom is a big Scrooge McDuck fan, so we bought all the Scrooge McDuck pens and many of the other specialty pens, but I just didn't buy everything. And it turned out the Roger Rabbit or Jessica Rabbit pens were extremely valuable. They went for nothing. Wow, this is very, very fancy. This must be a Spirit jersey. It says 120. Wow. Got a lot of sequins on that. That is outrageous. And you think I'd kick myself for not getting the Jessica Rabbit pens, because I didn't look them up. I did not look at those. I looked at the Little Mermaid pens. I thought they might be valuable, and just didn't see, not knowing a lot about pens, didn't know how to research them very well. And I skipped over one lot that had 3 Liz Gomes Maleficent pens as the dragon. Let me see, what does this go for? There's no price tag. It's a very nice shirt. The 3 Maleficent pens, Liz Gomes. Now I know who Liz Beck Gomes is. We had some of her art. I think we had a vase by her. We had a platter by her, like a glass platter. And if I had known those were in there, I would have bought it. Just because it's Liz Gomes and I know her stuff is expensive. So this little lounge fly is $75, and it's got tiki everything. This would be really cool for my wife. She does not have a lounge fly, but this would be a good one for her. Let me see. So those Liz Beck Gomes pens, they were all 3 artist proofs. And the person who bought them, they were only me and them were the only ones buying pens. And every pen I won, I outbid them for. And we still have a few left, and we're still making profit on them. We made more money than we could ever have spent on those items. Here, this is a pretty jacket. This jean jacket with Tiana. Wow. Okay, all the princesses have jackets now. The Tiana's is purple, so it's better. Purple's always better, right? What's the front look like? Uh-oh. How to put it back. There's a price tag here. It says $20. So that person sold the Jessica Rabbit pens for $100, $200, $300 a piece, and I was so mad at myself. I knew I should have just bought all the pens, but I didn't have the time. I thought, you can't even wear it at that price. And this jacket here, pullover, hoodie, $150. Whoever heard of a hoodie costing $150? I got pants too. Wow, you would be so styling in that. I guarantee you they don't make it in XXX. So, as if seeing them sell those Jessica Rabbit pins for $1, $2, $3 a piece, and there must have been 30 or 40 of them. You think that would upset me? But it's when I saw them sell the Liz Gomes pins, the 3 Maleficent pens. They sold them in one lot, and they just put them in an auction, let them get bid up, and they sold for $5,900 for the 3 pins, one lot. I could have killed myself. That lot they bought at the auction was probably $50. So just those 3 pins for $5,900. I should have known. I mean, they were in a glass case. You should have known there was something special. But I mean, even the auctioneer was surprised. The auction was online and people weren't bidding them up. So you go to an auction, you know what you're bidding on, you can get a bargain. And even me being there, I couldn't research everything. I bought what I knew. I bought what I was familiar with, and there were things I just didn't know, and I didn't want to. I mean, we bought a lot of pens, but we didn't buy every pen. And I'm sure every one we didn't buy, I'd probably kick myself today still After all these years, we're not buying it. But that's the thing with auctions. There's always another auction. And if you're a big Disney collector, you know, you can get your park merchandise, and getting the exclusive park merchandise is really cool. But there's also a secondary market. And sometimes that park merchandise that was really cool to get can be a little bit cheaper on the secondary market. It's hard to predict what the price of something will be down the road. And sometimes you pay a lot of money for something and it ends up not being worth money down the road. So it's all kind of a gamble. When I buy stuff in the auction, I just look at what it's selling for now, or what I think I can get for it now, and make all my decisions based upon that, as opposed to if I buy this at Magic Kingdom today, I think it's going to go up in value. That's really not the way I do things. Now, when everybody went crazy for the Figment buckets, we didn't buy one that day. We were there the opening day. We didn't buy one. We just looked at everybody in line and thought, you're crazy. So here we are in Dumboland. This used to be a much bigger store. You can see all these empty store shelves they have here. They used to sell a lot more items in this. When they opened this up after the pandemic, they only sold food in here. Now they've got some merch, some bags, some headbands. So that's good. I mean, it used to just be food items. All here in the middle. You could get your bakery items or sweets or whatever you wanted. Okay, so my wife just told me that she can go to Easter party at Hastings Ranch on April 9th. They're having an autism party. And of course, Tiger's involved and invited. He's probably going to be the star attraction when they have the party. We just went to a party at UCF here in Orlando. I put up a video this morning about it. And oh wow, they have some nice apples here. Let me check these out. There's an Easter apple here for like $10.99. There's an Easter bunny one for $10.99. I do love the cake pops. So the ones at the bottom are marshmallow. They're not cake. And over here is Rice Krispie treats. I would want like every one of these cupcakes. $5 a piece. Oh, $6 a piece. Yeah. Oh my gosh. A pineapple cookie. Oh, I need that. I need that. So we went to a party, autism party at UCF this past weekend. And, you know, we weren't invited to show there. They have a lot of vendors, but I mean, usually we go to these events with vendors. And we're unlike the other vendors. Most of the vendors cater to the autism community, either service providers, schools, therapists. Sometimes it's businesses that just want, you know, to show that they support autism and they're looking for, you know, new accounts and things for like banks. And when we go there, you know, we got Tiger and Tiger's art, and people don't want to believe that the little kid drew all the pictures. And we sell our t-shirts or our plushies and pins, buttons, whatever. Sometimes we sell stuff, sometimes we don't. It's not why we do it. We do it so people can meet Tiger and learn about him. and his wonderful talent. Howls, which is a nonprofit arm of UCF Card. And the first thing we did when we checked in was I met the director of PALS. And I talked to her for quite a bit. Tiger and his mom went off to have fun. And Daddy's doing business. And then we were trying to get the Autistic Tiger plushie to their photo booth so parents could take pictures with the Autistic Tiger, but didn't look like the best fit. Wasn't really a booth. And we both felt that, I mean, UCF Card even felt that somebody might walk with the plushie. It just looks so nice. So we didn't do that. And then while we were over there, the director of UCF Card came over to say hi, talked to her a ton on the phone. And she knows all about Tiger, but we never met in person. But you can't see it now, but all I wear are Autistic Tiger long sleeve shirts. And it's hard not to notice. So these are actually not bad price. $125 for Maleficent and her minions. This is Mulan, $125. So these are, they're not expensive if you're looking to collect figures.
Are you making a video?
Yeah, I'm making a video. Hi. Have you ever heard of the Autistic Tiger? You haven't? Okay, it's my son Tiger. He's autistic and he draws pictures on YouTube. He's really good. One day we hope to see his pictures in here too. But I'm just making a video to show people what's for sale.
Oh.
I have to practice doing this so when Tiger's here, I'll be able to make a good video. If you ask your mom if it's okay, I can give you a card and you can see how to go look at Tiger's drawings and pictures.
I could probably just have it. My parents are fine with it.
Okay. So that's my son Tiger. He's 9 years old. And he goes to school in Celebration. You know where that is? It's a little town next to Disney World. It's right there. It's very close. But you can see all his, you can watch him draw pictures on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Okay? All right, thank you. Take care. So here's a print by Jared Mariyama. It says $300. It looks like it's about 20 by 24. Edition of $195. So we would love to see Tiger's art here in a similar capacity. These are just figures painted on a blue background. We could do that. Looks like he painted Magic Kingdom in the middle. Tiger's not the best at lettering, but I think he could reproduce this. If we really wanted to, I think Tiger could do it. He's done Mariyama characters in the past. They're not difficult. There's really no shading involved. It's all solid color. And he just has to get the outlines correct. And he's had some issues with proportion and things like that. But I think he could definitely make something like that in the future. And these figures also not very expensive. I think the Mickey and Minnie is $200 for those two figures, and they're quite big. I'm sure that's a famous artist, and I don't know the name of that artist. I think they have ears by that artist, and you know, big picture. Yeah, we'd like to be here and do something like Kincaid or something like. I can't read. Ashley Taylor. I gotta get real close to read with my glasses on. So this is Mariyama. This will be a little more difficult, the Country Bear Jamboree, but I'm sure Tiger would love to try. He could do each vignette. It's just the frame is really complicated. For him, he's 9. Give Tiger some credit. But this one is $200. We always love Jungle Cruise. This one is $300. And the artist is Ashley Taylor. I guess they're having a sale on these. Is that Ariel? Ashley Taylor, it says 500. They got more than one out. They must have sold some things. And this one here is Darren Wilson. We've owned Darren Wilson before. That's 400. Again, if I say we had something in the past, it's because when we go to auction, we buy what's a bargain and we sell it. And then you buy more stuff. But we haven't done auctions in a few years, not since before COVID. As a matter of fact, during COVID, we were selling stuff in the auctions. This looks like a rain spooner. It says Kevin Jody. It feels like silk. And the price is $85. I'm guessing not silk, but it's really cool. I do have some Disney Hawaiian shirts at home. They do fit a bit snug. I am XXX, but XXX is a very broad range of size. I think I need to lose a little weight. So these are $99. They're just gold statues, just like the ones they have outside. They're not expensive. You know, when I say not expensive, it's because the Rebus Brothers and the Giuseppe Armanis could be very, very expensive. You know, something this size is Giuseppe Armani might be $400 or $500. So this one here, Snow White, is $85. So they're all going to be about that size. Jim Shores are also not very expensive. This Ariel is $70 right here. $70, Jim Shore. So if you want to collect inexpensive figures, Jim Shore is a great way to go. And Enchanted Tiki Room is awesome. No. I wish they'd do more ride vehicles. We bought a ton of these in the past, and I think this would make a great display item. $55, Jim Shore, Alice in Wonderland from Disneyland. And anything Haunted Mansion, especially a ride vehicle, those are really cool. And Jungle Cruise with a tiger, you know, when your boy's name is Tiger, you get Tiger everything. So this is $85. So my advice to people when you're thinking of collecting something, think about what would you do with it if you ever had to sell it. It's a good question to answer, because whether it's you or if somebody inherits from you, it'd be nice if they could realize something from it. I see Belle over here, and you see her right in the middle of this frame. I'm gonna wander over. She is really far away, but not as far away as Winnie the Pooh was the other day at Epcot. I tried to get him to run over. He pretended to come over, and then there was a lake in front, and I said, swim. And he's asking cast members if he can swim. He's thinking about if he can swim. Now, I think I can telephoto here. Let me see if I can do this. Telephoto. There you go. Oh, I am fancy now. I just telephotoed. How's that? She looks like she's right in front of me. How you doing? Belle? If the Beast got transferred into a man, why do you still call him Beast? Oh, okay. I've always wanted the answer to that question. Let me see.
Hey, Anna, turn and look at me, honey.
Uh-oh. I touched the wrong button. There we go. Getting ready for lunch. We used to love to come to the Beauty and the Beast restaurant. You could buy things a la carte. It was very cheap. The only hard part was getting a reservation. It was the same price at Beauty and the Beast restaurant as it was at Captain Cook's at Polynesian. So, you know, I'd rather eat it at Magic Kingdom there. But now they do a fixed price menu, and I don't know what it is per person. It might be $30 a person, which is a lot more than we ever paid for lunch. I mean, you could get something there for $12. And then I think the gray stuff was another $6. So I'm gonna wander this way and see if Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique is open. I know I'm passing over the 100 Acre Wood store. Well, that's at the exit of the ride. I'm not really wanted to go in too many of those. Otherwise, you never get out of the park. When you hang out here in Fantasyland, just feels like being a little kid all over again. Well, I'm going to show Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique even if it's not open. It says, sorry, we are closed, but I'm going to show it anyway. It will open very soon. And very soon could be tomorrow. The other day they had Priscilla and her sister over here. Let's see if they're there. I don't see them. But you can see Cinderella's stepsisters over here. Uh-oh. They would be right here. Before too long, I'll have to get a drink myself. Do you know when they're going to open Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique? No. Okay. All right. Thank you. I thought she was going to say, Bibbidi Bobbidi, no. No, I don't know. And we're going to pass up the Mickey's Philharmagic here on the left. And we have not been to it since they added in the new scenes. We should take Tiger here. It's never really a long way. It says 20 minutes right now, but I think the wait is as long as it takes for them to clear out the old people in the theater. This is Fantasy Fair here in Tomorrowland. Let's come in and take a peek. See what they got. Oh, they got some different. They got princess ears. I see Mulan up there. Lots of ears. Oh my gosh, you're in ear heaven. And I saw this here, caught my eye. And I'm wondering, is this a fan? So this is a fan that's going to clip onto your stroller. It's got this really big claw here at the bottom. And it is $18.78. It is the cheapest thing at Disney World. More ears. When I was a little boy, they only sold one color, black. Or actually, I guess the saying is they get any color you want as long as it's black. And if you had it personalized with your name, boy, were you cool. Here's baseball hats, t-shirts. Remember, you're going to see the Autistic Tiger t-shirt here before too long. Orange Bird, our favorite. And then a bunch of games and toys. Little Mermaid, Life, puzzles. We just bought puzzles from Haunted Mansion. They are, I think they're 500 pieces for each of the stretching portraits. And I'm going to work on them with Tiger. Tiger can do the 50 the 50-piece puzzles very, very quick now. And I looked at these. These are also 50-piece, but they're tiny. This is 4" by 8", and it's got a little display like a billboard. And our 50-piece puzzles that we bought at the Disney store, they're probably 12 by 18, so they're a lot bigger. And I just thought this would be way too easy for Tiger. And if he practices the hard puzzle with Daddy, then he'll get better at it. And Tiger likes to win everything, so we haven't done puzzles in a while. But I imagine he's going to get very competitive. So this Thomas Kincaid puzzle is $25. I think the Haunted Mansion puzzle we bought was probably $25, and then we got 20% off, so I think I paid $18. And here they have blankets and pillows. We have a number of Disney blankets we've never used. These are throws probably, and they're probably $60 new. $70 new. Those do not lose their value if you were to buy them. But when we go to the Disney auction, often we'll buy the household wares. Just buy everything they have. And whatever we don't want to keep, we'll sell. Oh wow, that's a little... Can I come back here and check out the puzzles? I didn't see these out front. My little boy Tiger. Okay, 2 to 6, ages 4 plus. Okay. Is it like Candyland or it's a card game? Ooh, it's a bit complicated. I don't think my little boy can do that, but he loves Candyland and shoots on ladders. He's 9 years old, but okay, that's wonderful. I'll think about these blocks here.
They have to match the moisture before sunset to win.
Yeah, it might be a bit complicated for my little boy.
How old is he?
He's 9, but he's autistic.
Okay.
He's the Autistic Tiger. He's a really good artist. He's got his own business card. How many little kids have their own business card? You can watch him draw pictures on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. And he drew the Autistic Tiger that we use here. And if I wasn't live streaming, I would show you on my phone all the stuff. You'll be very impressed. All the things he can do. One day you're going to see his artwork here, or his character here in the store. Okay. Yeah. Show everybody. Thank you so much. So this is the decorations here from the Feel Our Magic. I didn't see the blocks in here anywhere else. That's why I went over there to check them out. If you don't go in the stores, you don't know what they have to sell. Several years ago when we lived in Northern California, we were 250 miles from San Francisco, and that's, excuse me, I'm going to work through here. Over the mountain and through the woods. It took 5 hours to get to San Francisco. And, I want you guys to see this. See this line here? She says lightning lane starts here. Okay, this is the lightning lane. And we timed it the other day. It'll take 10 minutes to get to the front of this line. And then it's another 15 minutes. Well, actually, it's not 15 more minutes because they're not looping it around and back. But the other night, it looped all around. It took 25 minutes after you got in the lightning lane to get on the ride. And that goes along with our complaint about ADA and the DAS. And that is, if the standby wait time posted says 70 minutes, and Tiger gets a return time for 60 minutes, and we wait, and then we have to get in that line, and it's another 15 or 20 minutes in the lightning lane. He waits longer than 70 minutes. and that would be an ADA violation. And then if this standby line, which there's nobody in the standby line. Thanks, Nick. Got a new subscriber. There's nobody in the standby line. That's weird. If the standby line is shorter than 70 minutes, that is also then or less than 60, which is 70 minus 10. That would also be an ADA violation. Because then the people in the standby line are waiting less than they make Tiger wait using DAS. So the ADA says they can treat Tiger no worse than they treat other people. They can treat him better, they can treat him the same, but they can't treat him worse. And that's all we're hoping for, is that they use accurate return times for DAS. If they use accurate return times for everybody else, I really don't care. But my focus is on Tiger and everybody else who uses DAS and is similarly situated as Tiger. When we came through here the other day, this is kind of a low point, and it was flooded. It's about 6 inches of water. It poured rain at 11 o'clock. And you'd think it just would roll down here, but there's a little bit of a depression there. It catches all the water. So here we are in Liberty Square, and see if I can find somebody with the wait time for Haunted Mansion. Which again, I don't believe the times that they're going to post, but it says 60 minutes. But I don't know if I believe it. These wait times are all arbitrary. They could be here and say 60 minutes, or it could say 90 minutes. It's whatever time they put on the board. They can make it be that time.
This way.
I don't think you're right.
So I want to go in the stores here. There's a number of stores. And let me see. We're gonna wander by my favorite drinking fountain here before too long. We'll catch it on the way back. Uh-oh. Are they getting ready for a parade? They're going to have a parade of some sort. I hope I'm not missing any stores on the left side. I don't know. I know there's a restaurant over there, and it looks like customer service. I'm going to assume we're not missing a store. And we're going to wander in here. Let's go all the way down to the left, which is the Ye Olde Christmas shop. Here is a Santa Sleigh you can take a picture in. Santa is extra. We took a picture with Santa this year, but due to COVID, Santa was about 20 yards behind us. I'm kidding, it wasn't 20 yards, it's like 10. It's 10 yards. So lots of nice ornaments in here. Glass ornaments, all kinds of Mickey ornaments. Ornaments. We bought a number of these stockings at World of Disney and Disney Springs. I know we got Winnie the Pooh, and I know we got Olaf. I think we bought 4 or 5, and we paid $5 a piece. Here they're $30. So, a year ago, we cleaned up. I could have bought 100 of them if I wanted to. I told my wife, I said, wow, if these would ship for, when you buy things to resell, you got to think about what's going to cost to ship. So I think this would ship for under £1, and therefore you're going to get a better rate on shipping. If it's over £1, with party mail, even with eBay discount, it's still $10-11. But under £1, then you get first class. And these are kind of nice. What's this pillow go for? $35. That's a nice pillow. This is nice, very formal Christmas. It's not red. Here's the Oogie Boogie. There you go, my favorite for Christmas. So I've never been in this store, in case you were wondering. I do like Oogie Boogie. I'm not sure I'm gonna find a price on, yeah, there's gonna be a price. $23 for this little tiny, it looks like it's made of clay. It comes out really good on this camera. I hope you guys see how beautiful green that is. But if you buy those stockings for $5 a piece, after tax or whatever, you figure $6, and you figure it's going to cost you $5 to ship each. You're into them for $11. If you sell it for $20 on eBay, you only get 88% of that. So you get $17.60, and you make $6.60 each if you sell them for $20. If you can sell it for more, that's great. If Disney sell them for $30, I don't think you can get more than $30. But you'll see bargains sometimes. You go into World of Disney. So these are $23 a piece. My wife would certainly like to have a Tinkerbell ornament. She always wanted a little girl named Tinkerbell. And anything with Tigger, especially Tigger tackle. She would love that. One of these days we'll be rich. You can buy all of it. She'll have the best Disney Christmas tree and all the celebration, because we don't want to move ever. If you live in Celebration, you'll understand. You will understand how you can't smell it in here, but it smells very good. They are really trying to get you in the mood here. So these blown ornaments up here, I can't read the price because it's out of my visual range. I can't read it. I'm guessing they're $70 to $100 a piece. These ornaments. They say Christopher Radko. Just tons of ornaments. All these are themed Mickey, Tiki Room, Small World. My wife loves Small World. Kyle, you watching? How's the video quality? Here we go, Cinderella. These are glass blown ornaments. Oh, and these trains. We saw there was a near riot last year and a half ago. There are things you got in an auction. You get a deal, and you know, hopefully it's something collectible. You gotta hang out right here because that's where the AC comes in. Ooh. Like I said, I love these blankets. These are $60, these throws. And they always show you what the picture is right here. And they're 72 by 60, that's 5 by 6 feet. And it says they will personalize your Mickey ears. And they'll personalize your shirts too. So right here's where the AC is coming in. Oh yes. Oh, the AC feels good. Just come stand right there in the middle of the Christmas store and see the AC. How much do plates go for? I feel like China, 15 bucks a piece. $15 for a 9-inch plate. Okay, we are back to Liberty Square. They have the turkey restaurant here, which we've never eaten at. Like, we haven't eaten at a lot of restaurants here. I think Disney and the vloggers, they try to bamboozle you. It's expensive. Being at Disney is expensive. And if you can bring your own food, I advise it. Even having water or having a bottle of water that you can refill is good. Just don't refill it here. This is the worst drinking fountain at Magic Kingdom right there. My wife always, she's like, oh my God, it smells so bad. I did some research on it, and the reason some of them smell bad is, well, this is a swamp, and unless they have a secondary filtration on their water, it may have a taste or a smell. And then you find like the drinking fountain, which is right outside Magic Kingdom. The water is cold, it is crisp, it is so nice. So it's, as you're coming in Magic Kingdom, it's the drinking fountain on the left, near the monorail. And oh my God, it's good water. So if you brought water jugs or whatever, fill them up right there. You're gonna get some nice cold water. Or if you wanna make sure you get the best water possible here at Magic Kingdom, go right out the front. Here's a Diamond Horseshoe. Again, we've never been here.
It's super hard to get around anywhere.
But we have been to the Golden Horseshoe Review at Disneyland about 5 bajillion times. This is Trail Creek Traders. See if it's open. May not be open. I don't see any doors open. Okay, I don't want to go to Jungle Land yet. So Golden Horseshoe Review. When my little boy, Miko, my oldest boy, was 3, I took him to Disneyland, and he wanted root beer to drink. And there's one little quirk about Disneyland, is the only place you can get root beer is at the Golden Horseshoe Review. This is Grand Marshal. Are they going to have a parade now, or is it just this?
There's a parade at this.
You don't know when?
It starts in like 5 minutes.
Okay. Well, this is a Grand Marshal, and one day I'll be rich enough to be a Grand Marshal too, I hope. You gotta get on his GoPro.
That's the Grand Marshal.
Hi. I didn't see that ticket for sale at the ticket booth. So they say the parade's coming. They said it's starting in 5 minutes.
Welcome, one and all, to the world's most magical celebration.
So we're gonna hang here.
In honor of Walt Disney
Catch the
World's
parade.
50th anniversary, the Magic Kingdom invites you to the Disney Festival of Fantasy Parade. This delightful celebration of 50 years of magic and memories will begin.
The only way I could get a
in
better view
just
than
a
this
few
is
minutes.
if I got in other
Thank
people's
you.
way, and I just don't want to do it. Because I'm a kind of a tall dude, and if we were on the rope, it'd be a little better.
Mickey
Festival of Fantasy Parade is going to happen.
Mouse and Donald Duck and everybody.
When we were here the other day, we recorded the Rainy Day Cavalcade, which doesn't happen very often, and I know we didn't have a good connection that day, but that's kind of what happens when it rains. I'm going to put out a video. It's not a great video, but there are no other videos of the Rainy Day Cavalcade on YouTube. And one of the reasons is I think the vloggers don't come out when it rains. Now, I did see Tim Tracker here on that day. I ran into him outside as I was leaving and introduced him to Tiger. I say that day was that night. I came back to the park after we were here when it rained, and I picked up Tiger from school, and we got locked out of the house, so I just brought him here until my wife came home. And then as we were leaving, I saw Tim Tracker and chatted him a bit. I think I caught him a bit off guard. I don't know what he expected. I was gonna ask of him. I just wanted to say hi, introduce him to Tiger so that when we see him in the future, we're not strangers. But Tiger wasn't wearing his costume. We didn't have his plushie. Wasn't good lighting. I didn't really want to take a selfie at that time. We do see them out in the parks periodically, especially if you go to a special event. And by special event might just be the first day of an attraction opening or a store opening or something. You know, when they had the first Genie Plus Day, all the vloggers were here, and we were running into them left and right, and a lot of them do know Tiger. And it's hard to miss Tiger if he's wearing his Tiger costume. It's a dead giveaway. If he wears this Tiger costume, chances are people are going to recognize Tiger here at the park, not just vloggers, but general public. He's got quite a few followers on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok, plus the people who've seen his work on Facebook. We belong to the DVC fan group on YouTube, or not YouTube, Facebook, and they love it whenever we post Tiger's artwork there. I'm going to post something very soon on there about Tiger, and people go crazy, but they don't. What we learned is if you post something on Facebook, don't expect people to come to YouTube and subscribe. They may watch it on YouTube, but they're not going to subscribe. Or same with Instagram. Tiger was featured on Autism Speaks last April, and we thought, oh my God, they got 300,000 followers. Tiger's going to get like 3,000, 5,000 followers, and he got 60, which is more than 59. But it really changed our expectations when Jacob the Carpetbagger put Tiger in his video at the Florida State Fair. Tiger got quite a few subscribers on YouTube. I think it's about 60 or 70. I don't know what this group is for. I got a tour guide for the how many people are actually going to go to Mr. Beast's description and then click on Tiger's video and then subscribe from there. It's going to be a really small percentage. It's possible that Tiger might get 100,000 subs from being in Mr. Beast video. He might get 500,000. He might get 10,000. He might get 0. Here we go. Festival of Fantasy Parade. Have you guys seen that before? That was my first time. That dragon did not disappoint. It reminds me of the sculptures a guy back home used to make. Well, he still does. His name is Dwayne Flatmo. Have you guys ever heard of him, Dwayne Flatmo? He's a mainstay at Burning Man. But he would make sculptures like that before Burning Man even existed. And we have a contest back home called the Kinetic Sculpture Race. I know they have them in various places around the country now, not just in Arcata, California. $2.99. How do they decide how much a pen is worth? I have no idea. They all look good to me. Oh, this is pretty. Orange Bird, 25. It's a fig pen. I don't know what makes it special. It says Fig Pen 684. I don't know if that's the model number or that's how many they made. These are really cool. R2D2, Figment, Mickey, Steamboat Willie. You know, Tiger knows. He knows all his characters. He knows Steamboat Willie. If I tell him to draw Steamboat Willie, he knows it's a different Mickey Mouse.
Those are the bands for Apple.
Yep. And here's a fancy magic bands. They go from 20 to 35. Knowing the one I want, just a plain color is 20. The cool one that you're going to want to buy, see this one's missing a lot. So this is Country Bear Jamboree. And it is going to be amethyst. Of course, it's the expensive one. But these are all really cool.
They're all over there.
I don't wear Magic Band because they don't fit very well. My wrist is kind of big. And I've just been using my annual pass card ever since we got annual passes. But I did buy, like I said, I bought that lanyard to...
You guys both got a big thing, right?
Yeah. Selling rocks here. You can get hit at Rich. I bought that lanyard thing to put my puck in. And I've never used it. It's too sharp. And I don't want to get hurt. They do sell a lanyard here that you put your puck in. It's just a generic Mickey Mouse ears. I think they're like $20, but I really like that. These are all magnets for your car. Now, I want you to see this Disney World magnet is $15. We only charge $10 for the Autistic Tiger, $10 for his magnet. So if anybody tells us our magnets are too expensive, well, they're $15 here at Disney. And I tell you, when they start selling the Autistic Tiger here, they're going to charge $15 or more for Tiger's magnet. I think we charge $25 for a t-shirt, and I think they'll charge $30 or $40. They'll do a Spirit jersey that'll be $80 or $90. And probably they'll say a portion of the proceeds will go to a charity, or hopefully they'll go to the Autistic Tiger charity. That would be great. I am looking for the thing that you put your puck into. I thought it would be up here. Oh, here it is. They're calling them Magic Keepers. There you go. So this is no price, but it's soft rubber, no hard edges, and you can put your puck in the middle and you can wear it around your neck. I'm guessing it's 20 or so. I don't see a price on it anywhere. I may just break down and get one of those because I'm tired of carrying my... If you're going to get a pen, I'd always say get a limited edition. They'll tend to hold their value. And they have pen trading maps. I say if you're keeping it for keeping a pen, you know, not to wear. Keep it in its original packaging. If you do go to sell it, it has to be in original packaging. It's all people want. Though the Lisbeth Gomes ones weren't in the original package, those were very special pens. They may not have come in a package. So I always liked Frontierland. Since I was a little kid, you can spend a lot of time at Frontierland and not go broke. It says Prairie Outpost and Supply, but I think this is for a restaurant. It says exit only. Let me see. It says general store, candies and drinks. So I am doing every store, so I'm going to poke in here. Yeah, it says it's closed. It's closed. So there's still a number of stores that Disney World can open. I'm gonna go over here to Splash Mountain for a minute and watch people coming down that last drop. That's kind of fun to watch. It's good to watch other people getting wet, not yourself. So today would be a good day to ride Splash Mountain.
That's what we're going on. Yeah.
I'm thinking the other spots there, they're not running the cars very fast right today.
Yeah, what are the chances, right?
Let me see. The ride is stopped. Well, that's not good. If you go to I'm gonna wander over here. If you go to the bridge down below, the wood bridge, and you get a good view of the people coming down the last splash, and watch them go that last turn down at the bottom. This is what me and Tiger's mom call the pit. They got water here, and they got these benches, which oftentimes there's nobody here and it's shaded, and it's extremely quiet. So sometimes if we're wanting to rest, we'll just go to the pit. All right. So here's the wooden bridge. And there's quite a number of people watching the riders here. Hear them screaming? The other day when it was raining, everybody's wearing ponchos. Not today. Today, no ponchos. See if I can get a good spot. Let's get a good spot. There we go. Here's a good spot. I want to catch them coming down the hill. They're not coming down the hill though. Here comes one. Right down there. See them coming down? You can see right through that tunnel. There you go. They're not getting wet at all. Oh, the one in front got a little wet. Only one poncho in that group. Here we go, is another one. Watch them right through the tunnel. There we go, they're having fun. Wow, those little kids in front. They loved it. Look at that. You can set up a webcam here all day long and just say Splash Mountain final drop. I should do that someday. The kid in front doesn't like to get wet. Here comes somebody else. That's the thing, you come to Disney World, your whole group has to have matching shirts. Oh, that kind of front's totally wet. You got a little water on you there. Woo! You got a lot of water. Tiger loves this ride. Look at those kids hiding. They're hiding. They're just too small. They can't see where they're going. I wouldn't even have a splash. Yeah, they love that. Love that ride. So let's go check out Jungleland and see what they got for sale. I know it's Adventureland. I like to call it Jungleland. Then we'll hit Main Street and see what else is on the west side of Main Street. We went through the east side earlier. Every store. There was a photo studio in where Mickey has his meet and greet. We didn't go in there. It didn't look like a real store when I was in there previously. It's just like they needed something else in that space. So it's been 2 hours and 10 minutes. I'm finally going to get a drink of water.